Hello, this is Zachary from Zachary 3D Prints Non-Fab. Hello, how are you doing, sir? How is Canada doing? Is it there hot? Is it cold? Which temperature do you have at this moment? If you would ask my MacBook Pro, it's hot. Not that I can warm up my coffee or anything. It's according to the CPU, it's 74.1% working. So yeah, okay. I'm currently streaming with 52 frames per second, 8170 kilobit per second. I think is all right? Yeah, it's not my newest PC, it's my MacBook Pro. It is what it is. But what is it? It's supposed to be a very good laptop. But, what are you complaining about? Check the video resolution. The current resolution is 1920 times 1200. What the heck? Anyways, I'm just going to continue because everything else seems to be fine. But I'm getting curious. I'm streaming to YouTube, of course. Video. Yeah, that's the current resolution. But what do you want to see? Cancel. Hey, DSC Martin. Long time no see. Good to see you. Hello. Hello. Is it me you looking for? What is the optimal resolution for YouTube then? I'm doing okay, pretty busy working on my final presentation for school. Hey, good luck. You can do it. Here it's around the 22 degrees C outside. Today night is that's pretty chill. We are currently at 24 degrees at this moment in the evening. Tomorrow we are going to probably hit the 33, 34 degrees Celsius. Good old guy, Celsius. I mean, we have Kevin down the street. Kevin is also nice. Oh no, it's Kelvin, huh? Is it Kevin or Kelvin? Anyways, we are not living in Germany with the Fahrenheit. But in times of warm and heat and sweatiness, keep hydrated. The last time that we talked, I had a better computer, but now I have to do it with the MacBook Pro. I know, but it is what it is. I cannot change it. My big high-end computer that didn't break the bank. It didn't. Still a lot of money, but it didn't break the bank. If you know what I mean, it's funny. But anyways, for the second time, it's in repair. If I want to use a computer just for surfing on the internet, watching some ladies on TikTok or watching some other things like Netflix, then a laptop would be sufficient. Then that would be enough. But if I spend 1800 euros for a i7 gaming PC, you can expect that this computer is built to do a little bit more than only that. You know? I mean, Minecraft runs fine on it. But you know, because of the repair the first time, I lost all my YouTube progress for Minecraft. So I had to start all over again. But I thought, let's do it on my PlayStation. Just use OBS and use the PlayStation, and for some magical way making sure that I still can make content for my new YouTube channel, Easy Zach Gaming. It's not officially called Easy Zach Gaming, but it sounds so nice, you know? It sounds so nice. I mean, some people here in the Netherlands believe that if we call a guy, because I don't see a lot of girl names have two names, but something like Jan Diederik or Jan Jaap or Peter Jan, something like that. Does it make any better? But I think those people think that, or maybe they couldn't choose between the right name. I don't know. Tomorrow will be rain. Between the 5. Shall I send some heat from us to you? If it was possible. Any decent prints that I can show? Well, I'm going to show you some print horse. As you know, I got some amazing results on the, I always want to say QD tech, but the QI stands for she, as in CI. I don't know why they do that. Just, if it is not QI, but it's pronounced as CI, then just write CI instead of QI. Okay. So the QD Tech the QD Tech i3 MK3. No, it's not a Prusa machine. Come on. So this 3D printer, it's a huge printer. I bought it with purpose of doing some project printing. Believe it or not, spending 700 euros on a printer to do maybe some projects. Well, I have one roll of nylon filament, and I've got one roll of filament. Sorry, I've got one spool of filament nylon, and I've got one spool of nylon with carbon fiber. PACF. Something like that. I think the PA is 12. But for me, it's nylon with carbon fibers. Almost feels like the Mark Forged. But anyways, I printed a lot of things on the QD Tech printer. I got some nice PLA prints out of it. I'm not sure. I think I printed this benchy on it as well. I do need to say it looks nice. It looks amazing. Nothing to complain here. Did I print it? Yeah, indeed. I did. So I printed this. I'm going to make a video about this. Yeah, I need to check which one that I have, but it's from Eason. I don't know if it is a good brand when it comes to that filament, but I know most of the Eason filament is decent. I can get some amazing prints out of it. The whole Star Destroyer print, Star Destroyer spaceship is print. I had to think about it. The whole Star Destroyer is printed with mostly Eason PLA plus filament. It is nice. It prints well. Hardly had any problems, but you can imagine if you are pushing. I don't know, non-fam. If this is a, I don't want to say official thing. If you push around the 9 spools of filament, that can wear out the nozzle or the Bowden piece last part. It's Friday. Brains, where are thou? Anyways, so I can imagine that if your printer is almost running constantly and still printing parts, and when the print is done, flex, and then you start another print and you keep going, I can imagine that the nozzle and the PTFE tube is going to be a little bit, how would you say it? Going to give some issues like a clogged nozzle, under extrusion, some other things. I think that is plausible to happen. But anyways, I'm going to test that filament out on the QD Tech X Plus. Brains, come on. Just for the sake of this live stream, I want to do a longer live stream. Not that after 2 hours my speech is going downhill, because last Friday when I did live stream, I had, I think, somewhere between the 8 and 12 people, and I was tired. I was getting asleep. Non-stick was pointing me on that, and I was like, don't say anything. I just want to continue. I just want to, rock the stream. But anyways, this is also nice filament. This is not Eason. This is starting also with an E. Extruder filament. This is the Biofusion Arctic White. I've got something amazing. If I don't know if it works like that. What do you think? Should I say it or don't I say it? Should I say or should I don't say it? So, I'm not melting away. This is not the smoking pot, okay? But so this is a dice tower. It's from Unchained Games. I will make a little video about it, but some printer had to break down, causing some shit. Sorry about my French. So, you brought it on yourself, DCS Martin. Or no, who said it? Any prints that you could show? Yeah. The print horrors of this week. It sounds like a really bad talk show like this. I haven't touched my printer in a while. You know what you can do? Just stand up, walk to your printer, touch it, and come back. A little touch for the day. So I was going to print this bigger because this was scaled down like I think 60%. So it's a whole lot bigger. Whoop. So it's a whole lot bigger. And it's 100% scale. So it is dice tower. Dice is, I think, maybe this can work, but the purpose of a dice tower is that that your dices are getting shaked, dropped, giving some random numbers, keeping the game safe. But anyways, so it was going on for a while. I do need to say, first layer looks pretty nice. Little thing here, as you can see, just a little. I don't mind such a kind of thing. Also here, I don't know what happened here, but there is a little, I don't know how you call those stripes, but I think it sucks air, It's so flat that if you put it on your desk, it will, stick a little bit because of the suction. It was looking amazing. Just check it out. How this looks. Perfect, right? But then my Sidewinder decided to let go of the fan duct. And we can all guess what happened. Because if you are looking to this part officially was officially done. I should not be needing to print this one more time again. I don't know if I can recover this, but I think I need to reprint this whole thing because it doesn't look good on the video. I still will show this, but that's a thing that went terribly wrong. So, and as you can see, so here you have the entrance, that is right here. Yeah. So you saw that with the base, you saw it, and here you see it as well. So as the hot end moved, it came in contact with the fan duct that was hanging loose. I don't know what I can do with it. I don't know how well it sticks. I used some resin because the line between the fan duct and the little rim to glue it and attach it to the 5015 fan duct is very thin. So I thought, well, let's use resin and just put a little thin layer over it, and then using a UV light to cure it, and then have some magic. I'm happy that I didn't make any video of it because it was not the fastest and easiest way to do. So I think I need to clean the whole fan duct. Maybe I need to look for a other fan duct. Anyways, so what happened? It gets stuck and it bent the pin from the BL Touch or the artillery BL Touch. So the pin was bended, and one of my daughters, I was in bed. One of my daughters in the morning said to me, "Hey, Dad, the printers were the printer. I hear a loud noise coming from printer." So I thought, well, I'm just going to give a look, and I saw that this happened. So I'm not really sure what happened to the Z-axis. Hey, Thomas, how are you doing? Or Tom, how are you doing, sir? So I took the BL Touch away from it. I took the little pin out, and I saw that it was banded, and I was like, how am I going to reuse this part? Can I do anything with it? So I took my my snips, my side cutter, and I tried to bend the pin back, and I did manage it. It was straight again. I pushed it back inside of the BL Touch, and I think in there is a little spring that if you push the ring, the little pin in there, it will grab, and then you will have this little magnetic thing for the sensor. Zachary, do you have any solutions for bent lead screws? The only solution that I have is change them. If you want to do it the right way, just check which kind of lead screws you have and change them, because they are not expensive. Where are you living, DCS Martin? Because if you're living in Germany, I can check which kind of lead screw you need, and maybe I check which kind of I have, because I think I have 2 sets somewhere laying. Yeah, so if lead screws are bent, there are some YouTube videos, anti-wobble thing. Lead screws are not that expensive. England. Oh, you're in England. Yeah. I think sites like I know that there is also one bigger brand in England. Cherrybo? Caribou? But check for a shop in England or in the UK and see, if I may say UK, and see if they sell lead screws. Which type of lead screws do you have? Do you have lead screws as a thick how can I explain it? You have screw rods acting as a lead screw. Those have a 2565 steps per what was it? Millimeters per rotation. And then you have also, hey, that cube, how are you doing? Yeah. No, but you know, lead screws, there are 2 types of, do I have? I'm thinking because oh yeah, you can also straighten it. Yeah. Also, what Tom Lama says, that's also possible, but if you smack it the wrong way, then you have a damaged lead screw, and it doesn't help anything. I'm thinking, where I know that I have some lead screws laying here. But you know, the screw rods. Which kind of printer do you have? Let's ask it like that. because based upon the printer, I can already say which kind of lead screw they used. Because normal Crealities have always a lead screw 4-start T8, and usually they go with 400 millimeters, no, 400 rotations per. I'm not sure. Yeah, don't smack the wrong way, because if it is bent like that and you smack just on the wrong place, then you got a nice curvature. Then your printer is rocking. Yeah, you know, if you need to calibrate a printer, I had that in the past. With upgrading the i3 MK2 printer, they had lead screw rods as lead screws, and they had 2560 for the Z-axis. Then I changed them. It was suddenly not, because it was a single start and the pitch was 2 millimeters or something like that. It was 800 or 1600, 800, something like that. And then I went over to the ones that Creality is using, and also Prusa. And I think, do they feel like a normal screw rod where you can put a nut over it? Because if that is the case, which kind of printer do you have? Is the Prusa clone? But if the screws, the rods has a 1 millimeter gap, that can be that it are normal screw rods, and a normal diameter from the most lead screws used is 8 millimeters. CTC, yeah, yeah. I know which ones that are that they are. That are the normal screw rods as lead screw. I do have two. Yeah, all base printers use a 842 8 millimeter diameter for start, 2 millimeter rise per full turn. Yeah, yeah, true. Yeah, and back in the early days, I used the Prusa calculator for doing that. But if you are using just the standard lead screws, depending on how many starts, it's just 400. And if your height of the calibration cube is a little bit off, then just adjust it just a tiny bit. But now comes the question: where do I have them? Uh, the fun part is, I still have the nuts. I still have the nuts here. Dee-dee-dee-dee-dee. What do you think of the Creality and the 5 Pro? I'm thinking of getting one for Christmas. I don't think it's a bad choice. It's not a bad slinger, so it's not going to give you any problems with, the slinging of the bed. I think it's a decent printer. I mean, the Ender 5 Pro is basically, and this is also the bigger version, so you can print huge things with it. Myself, I don't have this kind of printer. I do have the Ender 6 or the Voronized 6. Yeah, the Crealities were back in the day were my favorites, but I don't really use them at this moment quite a lot. I've got a V2 and a 3V2 standing there. In a few weeks, I'm going to just dust it off, just running a couple of prints, put them on Twitter. The Ender 3, however, I'm going to do some special things with it. It's called the Tic Tac belt printer. I've got a full box with different kind of parts in it, sent by CTC. Yeah, it's almost going full circle because the i3 MK2 was my first printer coming from CTC. Yeah, full circle. I mean, if you just imagine, you have a company located in China. You can get different kind of mechanical parts. You can get different kind of electronics. You got extrusions. You got screws, fasteners. You name the whole micmac. You have it, and then you decide, let's copy another Chinese brand printers. That's if you want to learn something, yes, I think try to make something similar and see what you learn from it. But the best thing is, in my case, or in my opinion, try to make your own. I mean, a V6 hot end, I have one. I borrowed the nozzle for a other printer for it. But it's so easy. You 3D print out of ABS or maybe PETG. I think ABS is a better choice. If you are going to print, is my camera lower? So, hey, hey, Pasinos, it's Super Mario Bros. Super. But if you're using aluminum extrusions, the 2020, the 2040, maybe 3030 or 4040, I don't know which ones. I always say 3030, but officially the thick one is 4040 because it's 40 wide, 40 high. Anyways, but just make a base. You have a lot of parts that you can use. Design something that no one has ever designed before. It cannot be that hard. If you have engineers working for you, I don't know if I can say this. Elon Musk, he has different kind of companies and successful companies at this moment. Tesla, SpaceX, Neuralink, Boring Company. There are two companies where he is very actively busy with. But he has the idea and he has people that want to work together with him to realize those ideas. He is an engineer, as far as I understood. So if you have a company located in China, you can get all the parts to make 3D printers. Make something that nobody ever have made before. Be original. Not going to copy anything that is already on the market. I mean, of course, you can use the V6 hot end or the Pico hot end, or how's the hot end, how's the Revo hot end from E3D. Use some quality parts, then also the price of the printer would be a little bit higher. But I mean, Prusa is still selling the printers as, you know, as if it is nothing. And they are going to increase the price in July, I guess. So I think giving some quality is not a bad thing. But, you know, making something nice that everybody enjoys, be, like I said, original. I'm also going to start with some designs of myself. Like I mentioned, I bought this printer with a purpose, not only printing carbon fiber benches. That would be a waste, and a very expensive bench as well. I could show you somewhat my printer look. I can send a picture. You can just dust it off. I mean, I've got here something like a microfiber thing, cloth. I'm walking to the bathroom. I take some hot water, and I'm going to dust all my printers off. And yeah, okay. So the printers that standing on top of these shelves, they are collecting a little bit more dust. But if I going to need it or use it, I sure would. Yeah. Oh, I thought a PA12 or nylon carbon fiber bench would be expensive, but what? Printing a bench out of this material, that would be so expensive. But this little thing gave me a little idea to do a little bit more with my 3D printing business. But this is peak. I think printed at 500 degrees, something like that. I'm going to grab some more water. I'm going to grab some more water because I need to keep hydrated. There is also this brand, a Chinese brand. Oh. My Ender 3. Your frame is made out of. You sent a picture over on Twitter, I guess. How did you send the picture? Made out of plywood. Oh yeah, sure, indeed. If possible, Martin, check. We can do this together. It's not that hard. I don't know which kind of sites you would use for something like that, but where I always did my things. because there are several things that I want to talk about today during this live stream, and it's also related to the Chinese printers. Some are great, just like the Elegoo, the Anycubic, Creality printers. Nothing wrong with that. Also, Kaiwu 3D. There are many printers that you would find on that site. But hey, old Curmudgeon, how you doing? Smash that like button. 4 viewers, 4 likes. I know that the stream isn't always as yeah, I see also dropped frames here. It's what it is. I cannot change it. So I'm going to switch over to this one. i3 MK2 frame. You have many choices, and yeah. So if you really want to upgrade your frame, you can do what I did. Try to find a piece of aluminum plate 6 millimeters thick. There are some stencils that you can find on the internet. You print the shape of the whole frame out, and you put it you are gluing it onto the aluminum sheet, and then you are going to use a cutting tool like a saw, a bandsaw, a angle grinder. There are many ways where you can make your frame out of aluminum. I did it, it worked. It's not that straight, but it is looking like something. Did I try it? No, I don't have. LDO said to me that they would send the Orbiter V2 to me to test it out on my 4i6. I don't know when I'm going to get it. I'm not going to remind people all the time. If they say, "Hey, would you like to test this out? Would you like to get one?" Yeah, sure. If it is available, please ship it to me. They have my address. They can ship it. If they don't do that, also fine. That is how the cookie crumbles. So I know that the CTC Prusa printer is not the most expensive printer. So if you would go for something like $88, 88 euros, be my guest. But there are also cheaper alternatives, and you have to look very carefully which one that you are going to use for that. Yeah, I'm also using internet now, so it's going to be a little bit, did you see the printer on Twitter, and what do you think of it? Where do you have it on Twitter? Because I didn't see anything. No, I thought, oh, I get something. Oh no, from Elon Musk. Sorry. Maybe he heard me talking over the live stream. No, Elon Musk will never join my live stream. No way. So there are, I mean, there are a lot of places where you can get frames. If you want to have a frame from aluminum composite, you have to be careful, because not everything that looks aluminum is aluminum. Because the outer sheets are made out of aluminum, but inside is just thick plastic or something that looks like it. It's still sanding. Okay, because I don't get anything in. So a little advertisement, not sponsored by Honey, but if you're browsing the internet for, you know, buying stuff and you don't want to spend too much money, maybe you should try Honey as a what's it called, extension on your Google Chrome. Oh, I see something coming in. Oh yeah. Oh, you know my i3 printer. Oh my gosh. So Honey is a Google Chrome extension that you can install for free, and you will get some amazing discount codes when you are going to do some shopping. And as you can see, I also got something from Honey. I can get up to $5 discount on my purchase. So that was a little sponsorship from Honey, not sponsored. maybe I should maybe I should do that. You know, I don't have any Manscaped. I don't have any. Well, I can do for Raid Shadow Legends. I can do. Um, whereas there are certain things that I cannot do. Rage Wallet. I don't have a Rage Wallet. Maybe I can 3D print something that looks like it and then say, "Hey, this is my non-rich wallet, non, non. How is that? Doesn't matter." Oh, you're going to play on the Xbox. See you later. Yeah, see you later. But you have it still all the old things on it. But if I'm looking to your screw rods, by the way, Martin, they are well greased. Do I need to say? Hmm. Yeah, also the 4 button. That's exactly the same kind of thing that I got. Only my couplers between the stepper motor and the lead screw was a plastic tube. Yeah. Not even metal. But anyways, you can get different kind of frames for the Prusa. But I don't remember what the prices are. But like mentioned, you can also check if you yeah, for $30. What I feel, what I know, oh, no way. Also this one? I'm going to put it on English because this site doesn't make any sense. What I feel, what I've known, the pages turn behind the door. She'll open there for you. Yeah, Metallica was on yesterday. Now the Unforgiven 2 song I have still in my head the whole day. Cannot believe how. Whew. Should I take dollars? I'm going to take dollars. USD, so everybody understands. So clone duet 2 Wi-Fi 1.04 printer motherboard 32-bit controller board with a 4.3-inch panel due touch panel due touchscreen for CNC machine. And who is selling this? Big Tree Tech official store? No freaking way. I know that duet boards are not the cheapest. So I don't know if this is a picture of the official duet, but if this is a clone, why is duet 2 v 1.04 standing on there? What a fear, what a love. Turn the pages, stand aside. Behind the door, should I open there for you? So I'm going to share this on Twitter because I see something which I don't like. And Big Tree Tech was one company. So I say was. Is Can somebody tell me Duet? It's not open source that they can just clone, right? Somebody? Somebody there? Okay, anyways. So QD Tech 3D. If you want to know how awesome carbon fiber print is, you can try printing one with the QD iFast and see for yourself how unique it is. QD Tech, just send me one. I can always use another big printer. Just going to say that. So something like that. I think my computer has a little bit difficulties with handling my speed. Anyways, so yeah, I really want to have a reaction from Big Tree Tech about this. I'm not going to expect anything, but if they are selling cloned stuff, I'm done. I'm done with Big Tree Tech. They have great boards. Why cloning things? Why? 90 days buyer protection, money back guarantee. If you like a product, if you like certain thing, don't try to copy. Try to make something that is better than that or improve that what you already have. And basically, if you are running Marlin, it's standard. What else do we have? Yeah, we were officially looking for frames, but the guy that started all with, yeah, so basically what I see everywhere, um everything is around the let's say it, 100 US dollars. Not too bad, not too bad. Yeah, and then we have this freaking store. A Prusa clone. Not an official clone. Clone Prusa mini kit. But they have a blue tube on it. Yeah, so yeah, what can I say about it? Yeah, Orbiter. Also from the same freaking company. That is from LEO, Orbiter. Mm-mm-mm. What is Big Tree Tech official store selling more? Hmm. Do they have other material? Original V6 plated copper heat block. Why is this? Yeah, it doesn't matter. So, but I think that this is the official store. It's, the official store from Big Tree Tech. BQ Orbiter. This is not fun. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba-da. Lentestaal, bouwen platform kit. Flexiplaat. Yeah. Spring steel sheet. Spring steel build plate. Translation is out of this world. Yeah, I've got also these kind of things to, weld the filaments together. Anybody have experience with that? I tried it several times, but it doesn't work. Ba-da-ba-ba-dim, be-dee-dim-dim. Didim dim didim dim dididididim dididididim. What I feel, what I've known, turn the page. Hey Tom, where are you working on currently? Because I've seen a lot of amazing stuff that you made with your CNC milling machine. Yeah, I see a lot of things. A lot of things. Bada-bum, bum, bum, bum. Hoge kwaliteit van K-nozzle messing voor nozzle. Yeah, so what it says there, it's just, we have an English translation and we just change it into Dutch and then it sounds like it sounds. Warmteblok, MK8 siliconen sok, case voor. I understand what it would say or should say in English, but it sounds funny. or here. Big 3 tech, double-sided PEI flex plate, one side. Just, it's still in English. Double-sided textured and PEI spring steel sheet. Nice, cool. But other things are just translated. Doesn't make any sense at all. Yeah, I'm biting my lip. Hungry, why wait? Starting eating myself. Behind the door, should I open it for you? What a feel. What else do we have? 3D printer. So, I was contacted last week and a lady asked me if I was interested to sell the King Rune 3D printer, a cantilever arm 3D printer, just a single arm, not double side, Here's a King Rune printer. It does look very simple. Atom stack, what is that? Oh, laser engraver. Able to cut metal like a wild beast. But here it says 0.05 millimeter sheets. So, if you are wondering, 0. means less than 1 millimeter. Less. So, I think that this should not be mentioned at all, that you can cut metal with it. 0.05 millimeter metal sheets would mean something like, believe it or not, the caliper, come on, the caliper says 0.007 millimeter. So this is 200th bigger. I hope you can see the space between there. That's... Hey Matthew, how are you doing, sir? So we are looking to some amazing advertisement of a brand called Atom Stack. With this laser, you can cut metal sheets. But hold your horses. The metal sheets should be 0.05 millimeters thick. On my caliper, I have 0.07. A little bit bigger, little bit. I try to see if I can get a piece of paper in between. Foto Heinema on a Meinema. How are you doing, sir? I'm trying to get this piece of paper in between the beak of the caliper, but I'm not able to do that. But in the space between here, there is a little space that I can see with my bare eyes. Oh well, I have glasses on, but anyways, there is space in between. That space, I cannot put even a piece of paper in between. But you can, you know, cut with a laser. I'm not sure which kind of application that would be. I mean, metal that is thinner than paper, it's not metal anymore. That's tinfoil. Yeah, but the thing is, just check the lines here. This or is heavily zoomed, or this is just a metal sheet of, I think, a 0.5 millimeter or even thicker. But yeah, it could be foil. But basically, can you engrave it? Can I get bigger pictures? I want bigger pictures. Living the dream, you know me. Oh, that's cool. That's great to hear. No, exactly, Anna. That is exactly also my thought, because I was looking at 0.07 millimeters and I couldn't get a piece of paper in between. Because if I put a piece of paper in between, this piece of paper is 0.09 millimeters. So thinner than a piece of paper. And just like Matthew said, tin foil. Yeah, what can you do? Yeah. And you are with your friends. My case would be Dutch friends. I would say, ja, ik heb een laserengraver. En met die laserengraver kan ik metaal snijden, jongen. Ja, ja. Wel heel dun hoor, heel dun. Ja. Net papier, maar dan nog dunner. Anna knows exactly the joke. Zijn voor de mensen die uit Helmond komen, jongen. Moet ik een klap hebben. Ja, something like that. Aber wenn da Leute hier sind, die vielleicht Deutsch hören will, kein Problem, kann ich auch machen. You could engrave metal that thin with engineer scribe. Yeah, exactly. I know some YouTube channels like the Hacksmith, Colin First. Those guys have plasma cutters. They have big, huge lifting magnets to lift the parts out of the tray, and that's what I call the metal cutter. A lot of water and a cutter. Something like that. But the Atom Stack, and you are paying $1,208 US for that. But hey, you you can brag to your friends, hey, I've got a metal cutter, and they come with a thick piece of metal. Hey, can you cut this? You can engrave it. That's also possible. Something like that. It's Friday. I will make some jokes. I don't know if there are sick jokes, but trying to be funny. Plasma. It can't be tight if it's liquid. What? I don't understand. Oh, DB3D Den is also live now. They also have commercial companies fund their. Yeah. Hey, Nadir, how are you doing, sir? Welcome to the live stream. Hello, dear makers. Oh, that's a nice entrance, my friend. Opmerking dat je deze link alleen biedt echt S20 Pro 130 watt pre-order. Verzending op 15 juni. Juni 15. So, after this date, they will not ship it anymore. So, yeah. These... Really, this is high-end Dutch. Not. This... How is this pronounced? These... Werelds eerste quad-core diode laser. 12 mm massief hout snijden. In one pass. 8 mm acrylic snijden in one pass. It kan zelfs cut 0.5 mm plaatwerk. I'm dying here. Plasma kit is the... Yeah. Just a second. Bottom dollar says that most of these machines are not their personal units. Okay, never saw that. But they have always access to it. So something like this, it says focus free. Focus free. The laser should be always focused, right? But why it says focus free? It means that it comes through 12. Yeah, I know. But this... What? No, not metal. No, but the way it says, because here is... Dang it. United States. Hopla. Bewaren, jongen. So the world's first quad-core diode laser 12 millimeter solid wood cutting in one pass, 8 millimeter acrylic cutting in one pass. It can even cut 0.5 millimeter sheet metal. Built-in powerful air assist kit. Well, on the image it says 0.05 millimeters. So now if it is just a half a millimeter, 0.5 millimeters, that would be much better. Still thin, but oh, come on, you silly Billy. Okay, so I've got them on 55. So this makes more sense. You can now clearly see that there is a gap in between. This makes more sense. I mean, if it is so thin, you can basically take your X-Acto knife and just cut it yourself. Wouldn't be looking so, you know, gadget like. Like focus a camera and then move the object of that shot. Okay, makes sense. No, I'm just bashing a little bit, because sometimes the translations from English to Dutch, it's automatically by a system. Right. 6 plus 6 is 12, plus 6 is 18, plus 6 is 24. It says on the bottom 20 watts. Yes. Make perfectly sense. And my water is run empty again, so I'm going to grab a new. So, all your base are belong to the US. Yeah. I am barbecues. Yeah. I'm thinking if you lower the strongness for, or the laser a little bit, that you can burn it, and then you need to, you know, twist the sausage a little bit, and then you are cooking it the engineering style. Yeah, translations. Yeah, I know, my friend. I are you the all? Yeah. So upgrade with upgraded twin cylinder compression, more air volume, more stable. Upgraded cylinder compression, fast gas supply, stable gas volume, double the work efficiency using thickened aluminum alloy metal, low noise, low heat generation rate, and longer service life. Okay. Yeah, so here you have the same thing again. But if you are looking here to this, I think this is a render because these are holders, I guess, when they are cutting it. So those pluses are laying on the bottom of that or so. I'm going to grab some water. Anyways, so I will leave this alone. But I think the printer in itself is a great one. I think Tripod has this one as well. Mhm. Okay, leave it, leave it. Are there some other things we can look at for a short time? A belt printer? Idea former. Infinite Z. Hmm. Tray belt throat hot end nozzle. What? If you want to buy, oh, okay. So, lesson one in marketing. If you have a product that you want to sell, take a stock image, take a picture of your product, just put it in there, take some random prints, just also throw it in there. Don't mind the shadows at all because they don't make any sense at all. And this looking fake as well. I mean, the best thing from a Photoshop, if it is well done, is that you don't notice that that there is a little Photoshop done on a picture. But the angle is weird. I mean, just invite a dad with the son, let them play for a little bit with the printer, make some pictures in the meantime, and you have something that looks way better. This this is not how it is done. Well, how I think that should not be done, but it's just me. It's just me. New design, large build volume, conveyor belt 3D printer. Yeah. Double gear extruder, but the big but the big gear underneath is made out of plastic. I don't know why. Filament breakage detector. Breakage. So only if you have broken filaments. So yeah. CE certified power. Yeah, I may hope so. Exclusive print head. It's a decent one. Beep, 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 beep. Yeah, so basically a Core XY system in an angle of 45 degree, and then you have your printer, your belt printer. So bad this. And it even mirrored. It's flipped other way around. Rolling conveyor belts, strong adhesion, hassle-free removal, wear resistant, fixed piece, well balanced conveyor. Belt fixture. Oh, okay. I understand. Ah. Hmm. So yeah, I think this looks okay. Yeah. Hmm. So I'll check these points carefully. Okay. Okay. I think this is nice printer. A belt printer. I have never heard of this printer before, or maybe I did, but idea format. How many of you guys know this brand? Do we have some more? How the wording is here? Just amazing. Clone original mini 3D printer DIY. What? Clone original. Yeah. So it doesn't make any sense. Mm. What? Hey, honey, are you there again? Cool. Mm. Oh, a ball screw. Nice. Decent. Hotkoop. Tronxy. X1. 3D printer. Yeah. Do we have anything else special to show? Cobra Max. Oh yeah, artillery Hornet. Yeah. Okay. Um, I'm going to leave it as this because there are a lot of 3D printers. Some are looking nice, some don't. Yeah. What shall I say about it? I mean, I don't have room for all of them. Yeah. Let's see. Oh yeah. So another piece of my TikTok belt printer is done. Printed in ABS, red ABS, because I want to use cheaper ABS filament to finish or to print everything, test things out, and then little elephant's foot I see. Everything looks kind of okay. It's printed on the QD Tech i3. Why do I say i3? X Plus. Nice, awesome printer. I do need to say that the calibration cube in height is 19.80, something like that. It's not spot on. Yeah. Drop it like that. Drop it like that. Now I need to start printing the other part as well. Yeah, but basically I can get here. But printing ABS is it's not always going that great on the QD Tech. So I'm really curious how it is going to look like with the nylon. But anyways, so this is another part printed on the QD Tech X Plus. So there are lines visible. It had difficulties printing the fan duct. The fan duct is very thin. I think maybe two walls thick. Yeah, maybe three, maybe. But it's still fan duct. But I have shared it on I've shared on Twitter how the part looked like. I hope to get a response of QD Tech. I don't expect too much of it. So how's the chat going? How are you guys? So I'm going to something like that. But the part itself is pretty strong. It's just, I think, 20% infill. Yeah, all the other parts I used something like 30%. This feels still very heavy. I think 3-4 walls that I used. Also 3 or 4 for the top. But I think looks great. Hey, it's printed in ABS. Can't complain here. Not from my side. I'm not going to complain. So I'm going to slice another model or part for the belt printer. So this is a QD slicer. It's a Prusa or a Cura clone, or it's running on the Cura engine. So this was the engine fix base. So I'm going to clear the build plate. Oh yeah, little reminder: clean the build plate and put it back. So this one I printed. Fix base. I can print this one as well. Yeah, no problem, no problem. Just go. I'm going to use what more? I'm going to use a little bit more infill 25 trihexagon. The Z seam alignment random. Maybe I should put it on one side so that I can always see. Doesn't really matter, by the way. So 60 millimeters is print speed, travel speed 100 millimeters, and minimum layer time is 15 seconds. So the printing temperature is 235 degrees, 100 for the bed, and 110 the starting temperature. Yeah, these are my settings. I'm going to hit prepare. In the meantime, I'm going to clean the build plate. Something like that. Then we are going to open the door. Print done. Okay, so that's prepared. So I'm going here to not save to removable drive, but send over Wi-Fi. The cool part is when I'm going to export it, it's also making a little snapshot. So there is a picture right visible if I'm if you are looking to the printer, you will see there also the bracket here laying as I have here on the slicer. It's pretty cool. It's running smooth. So it goes the bed goes all the way down, then it beeps 3 times, and then it beeps every time it homes and touches the end stop. You can also shut it off. This is not water, this is water. I'm so thirsty. Why is that? This is my 3rd glass of water. It's insane. I didn't show the slicer, right? Oh my gosh. Oh, I am terrible. No, did you see this, or I switched over without noticing it? I think it's time for me to go to bed. No, just kidding. Oh, maybe I am going. Anyways. Yeah, there are many ways that So oh, so with the layer view, I can see how it is going to be printed. Ah, okay, makes sense. So, okay, I'm going back here to this screen. I am going to end this live stream. I'm feeling that I'm getting tired, so I'm going to see my bed and then I'm going to sleep. So, everybody, thank you so much for hanging out during this Friday evening. For me, it's pretty warm. It's kind of hot. I have one fan running, but it's not an air conditioning. And so it is pretty warm. So I'm going to end this live stream and I'm going to sleep. Everybody, thank you so much, and I will see you next time. Peace. Bye bye.